this way to go, is it? Uh-oh. That's better. So the reason why I brought you out here today is obviously to talk about another topic, which is something that always comes to mind, especially at this time of year, is New Year's resolutions. And we're going to talk around it in terms of stages of change and why it's so important to understand all 5 stages, especially as a trainer, but just as much as an individual person as well, so you understand why you feel a certain way, why perhaps you sometimes relapse on a goal or perhaps you miss a goal, and in some respect just to empathise not only with yourself but with other people. So the first stage in any sort of form of change is pre-contemplation. So having no notion or even aspirations to change your lifestyle. So for example, you know, getting up and going for a run in the morning, you know, maybe you're aware that that's what you need to start doing in order to give yourself a little bit more of an energy boost in the morning and improve your fitness, but of course you've just got no aspirations or ambition to do that. And then you've got the second phase, which is the contemplation phase. You're aware that you've got a problem, you're aware that you want to try and fix it. Again, it's then slowly trying to push yourself into actually doing, and that's the next obstacle, finding that motivation to actually change. So you're aware of the problem, but again you have the lack of motivation in order to actually improve your lifestyle. Then you've got the action phase. So in this phase, obviously this is where you start to change your lifestyle. Perhaps you start getting up, going for a run, or cutting out drinking at the weekend, becoming more proactive outside of work or even during work if you're a PT like myself, and then actively trying to make a change in your lifestyle. And obviously obstacles are often thrown in the way here, and this is where you're probably most vulnerable to relapsing back to your old ways. And that's why it's so important to stay focused, be persistent, and just have a sort of almost quite a close-knit mind on what you need to do in order to achieve your goals. And then finally you've got the maintenance phase. So this is obviously where you're maintaining your lifestyle fairly simply, and you're keeping your training frequent, you're keeping your focuses in a very, very good routine. And this is perhaps the chance obviously to avoid relapsing, of mixing up your training routine. So perhaps you set yourself a goal of getting up every morning and doing a 30-minute run. Maybe the time is to sort of change that up a little bit, perhaps even go for a cycle, or if you want to improve your running in particular, you want to improve your speed, start working with different methods of training. So instead of just running for a prolonged period of time, perhaps even mixing it up and going for speed on top of that. So it's really important to understand these sort of changes that we make in our life. It's really important to appreciate that we're all human beings, we all make mistakes, and we all sometimes go back to day number 1 again. And it's very important to understand that even if you have gone back to day 1, you perhaps got to day 30 with no interruptions, and that you can actually, in fact, you're more than capable of achieving day 60 without any form of distractions. For me, I'm one of those people, I have to act upon something immediately as opposed to just sort of prolonging the time. And of course I'm constantly stuck in pre-contemplation and contemplation phases when it comes to sort of changing things up in my lifestyle, or perhaps even relapsing to bad lifestyle habits such as junk food, or even the continuous sort of drinking over the weekend. So it is very important to act, it's very important to understand where your position is and how you are feeling, but mostly the main thing for me I found was having a support network, having people behind you that support your goals and have nothing but your best interests at their heart. They want to see you improve, they want to see you succeed no matter what you do. And I think that is something that is so important when it comes to training, when it comes to just life in general. You know, if you want to improve yourself, there's no better place to have people around you that support your goals and want to keep you in the right place. Not necessarily people that just sort of, you know, always blow smoke at you and always give you all the praise and the glory, but even those people who keep it real with you and tell you where you are going perhaps wrong as well. So this has been my video, guys. I hope you've enjoyed it. I hope I've not waffled on too much, even though that is the theme. This will be out hopefully in the new year. God bless to all of you. Hopefully everyone has a fantastic start to New Year 2021. Ideally better than how this year is currently going. And speak to you all soon. Peace.